Hello, folks. In this week's episode, Diane sets the world ablaze with her good deeds. And Justin, he's got a big announcement, but keeps getting rudely interrupted. Now I'm Reginald, I'm the announcer, and he doesn't know what a hollaback girl is, but is afraid he might be one. And she's a professional shenanigan inspector, and this is Best of the Bottom. Hamlet, hit that intro.
It's gonna be terrible.
Let's all adjust our posture now. Good evening, I'm Justin Parent, and this is
Diane.
and this is the weekly news. No.
This
This is Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class. Yeah, bottom class people drinking. Bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. And last week was Diane. Last week Diane was gone and Deborah was here because they're taking turns putzing out.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
They are putzing out.
I would call it being a good citizen. I was so.
Okay, she was helping the elderly. We put her in a home. But no, what were you doing?
So I was taking care of my boyfriend's mother. She had surgery, so that was happening.
Okay.
Well, that is.
Yes, she was being kind and helping her boyfriend's mom. But I heard a story. A little Deborah told me. And not just a snack cake. I hear shenanigans happen.
I don't know if it counts. I mean, I always think of shenanigans as a good thing, so I'm not quite sure.
Well, this wasn't really shenanigans. This was more like chicaneries. I don't know. Let me tell you how it was presented to me, and then we'll let you fill in the details.
Okay.
I was texting Deborah. She asked me if I was at work, and I said, yes. Yes, I am. Hang on. Are you at the door, Matthew? Okay. Sorry. We'll leave that in because I don't want to edit it out. So, Deborah texted me and asked me if I was working. And I said, yes, I am at work. And then she called me an asshole. And I said, fair enough. But then she goes on to say, we need to talk about your sister. And I'm like, oh. Why? What did she do? And then she goes, she set herself on fire. And I was like, what? How? Wait, what do you mean she set herself on fire? How did this happen? I'm like, nobody calls me to say Diane's on fire? And then Deborah, so then I called Deborah. And she's like, oh, well, no. I was like, she was smoking and she like sprayed some stuff and then like it caught on fire and their bangs caught on fire or something like that. And I was like, oh, is she hurt? And she goes, no, not really, but it's funny. I was like, oh. Yeah, then she texts me later. She goes, oh, I read that back and yeah, that sounded really bad. I'm sitting there thinking that, oh man, Diane's just a charred husk. Sit in a hospital
It's
somewhere.
just a turd. If I was just a charred husk, I'd like to think Denver would present it a little. You'd at least get a phone call, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know how his family is.
True, but true.
But- so, details, Dan, please.
All right. So I was, as we discussed, taking care of my boyfriend's mother. She had some type of eye surgery. Honestly, I guess me and Mike are both too shitty to ask what it really was for or anything, but it was eye surgery. I had to put stuff in her eyeballs.
Okay.
This gel, like, junk.
She had to put goop in her eyeballs.
And goop on her stitches.
Oh.
That was my main job, and then bring her whatever the fuck she wanted. So, but yeah.
Did
so
she have a
was
little
that.
bell? Was she like?
No, I wish. No. I'm like, I'm gonna get too much into details, and it's not.
That's too much.
But should have had a bell. She yeah. The first couple of days I was there because yes, I smoke weed and I do it every day. And she doesn't know I do it. She's in Texas, so. Oh wait, do I talk about how I'm doing wrong in Texas? My medical card does not extend there. So not in between like all the time, but in between taking care of her.
Pause for the dog barks. As you were. Oh, never mind.
Rain.
Well, that was an interruption of sort. As you were. Smoking weed. Texas.
Smoking weed, Texas. Blah 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 blah. So I've been trying to keep it on the down low from his mother, as well as, you know,
The rest of the world.
the rest of the world.
The rest of Texas.
So I decided to smoke in the bathroom. Because he has a bathroom in his room, the boyfriend, so, and it has a window, so I was just hiding myself while also trying to, whatever, it's not even a thing. Anyway, so, yeah, doing that, since I was also in the house, I decided I was going to do the old paper towel roll and dryer sheet thing.
Yeah.
So I was going to do that so it doesn't smell as, you know, shitty. So I took off my hair tie. That's where things went wrong. Because normally when I smoke, I have my hair up. Or I at least have it in a way that I can. But it was Afro days. So I tried to comb it back, but it didn't really matter. So I had my hair tie holding that thingamajig together. So my hair was just fucking wild and ruly, afroed out. Just woke up. I was like, you know what? I have a little bit of weed. I'm going to, like, just a teeny bit of weed left. I'm going to start the day off like this, and it's going to be fucking great. So I do that. And just as I have my hair pushed back, and just as I go, I just light the bowl, boom, and just like a piece goes, and then goes, and just catches on fire and starts the whole like train, and I'm just like, ah! And I grab my hair and I go and I press it. I don't know if you can see, but I have 2 burn marks. But I just press it against my forehead like this, and it goes, and I think it goes out. But then I'm like, I'm still smelling burning. And then I turn and I look in the mirror and I just see like the top of my hair is on fire and just, oh my God. Go look on my own face. I'm on fucking fire. And then just, and then I patted it out. But I guess when I grabbed it like this, I transferred it to the top of my head. And then I had a moment. It was funny too because it's like, it all happened so fast, but it went like sheer panic, boom, just relief, and then looking in the mirror and just panic all over again, and then just finally like I smushed it out, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do, and I'm like, everybody was working, so I just texted them, and I was just like, because I was trying to get them to come down and visit me, which never happened. But like,
I thought Deborah went down.
She
Mom and Deborah went down
Mom,
once.
yeah. But then they left. They had to leave immediately because they had to go meet your ass.
I didn't have to come right away.
Oh, it's their fault. I know it's their fault. I ain't blaming you. I was like, why the fuck didn't you just bring him? Because Mom was like, well, I'm having lunch with Justin. And I'm like, you're in El Paso. There's so many places to eat.
Yeah.
Go fucking...
I would have gone with her for lunch in El Paso. Actually, I ended up going to the DMV that day because I had to renew the registration on the Atomic Toaster. The Jeep. My lime green Jeep.
But yeah. So whatever. I caught myself on fire. And then it was one of those things like that's the beginning of your day. What the fuck do you do? Like, is it like
the way Deborah first presented to me, I thought it was like you couldn't take it anymore, so you set yourself on fire kind of situation.
Justin, I don't know how that makes me feel because I'm kind of like,
it's
you
not,
think I'm that much of a badass that I'm just like, she's finally decided she's going out. And
no,
she's like,
actually, I wasn't so much a reflection on you. I was more of thinking of the stress that comes with helping those in need that are
so
extra needy.
So you thought I go down there to help this woman and she got tired of me and set me on fire? Is that what you're saying?
No, she drove you so mad. Like she constantly had a bell or a bullhorn. I was like, and driving you nuts every few minutes.
No, she was a trooper. So that actually went pretty well. But I caught myself on fire. I mean, you have to question my boyfriend. He left his mother alone. And I'm catching myself on fire.
Well,
because it was one of those things too, because I'm like, my hair does not need any help being destroyed. Like that was like, it was one of those things where it first happened and I was like, my first thought was that's hilarious. But then at the same time, I'm like, that's my fucking hair. I haven't like assessed the damage because like when I was like putting it out, like all the hair that fell out, I was like, I'm gonna be fucking bald.
Well, considering the fact that, little known fact amongst all you listening to Best of the Bottom, Diane's hair stayed about this length forever because she dyed it so much that it was just all frizzled. And like it would like grow to here and then just she had to quit dyeing her hair for I don't know how many. When's the last time you touched your hair? It's been a good while.
Yeah, I just recently did it, but it's been like a couple years.
Because it wasn't just like regular dye; it was like a heavy duty bleaching because you're doing reds and greens and blues and
yeah, and then
you just try to burn it all off.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude.
Well, maybe help take care of some of those split ends, you know?
And that's not the first time I've caught myself on fire. But I had Sammy there to put me out. This time I was all by my goddamn self. I tried to put it out. I tried to put it out on my skin. And then I got 2 little burn marks. I don't know if you can still tell.
Yeah, I could see 2 little dots.
I got 2 little dots. That's from me pressing the fire to my fucking flesh. And then I transferred it up. So like there's parts that are, I mean, it pretty much is all melted together. So it's helpful, but also kind of.
Well, it looks good right now. That's what, like, honestly, when the way she said it and she said your bank, like, I was expecting like your hair was gonna be all like
I wasn't,
singed
dude,
in the front and just all.
How quickly? Thank God I have more hair. That's all I have to say. It's like I had my hair's pretty thick. Whatever. I seriously thought because it went like it just went like right away, and I was like, holy shit! Like I lit the dynamite in a fucking like thing, and I was just like and then it fucking flung it up to here, and I was like, oh shit! And it just was like, it was so cartoony in my head, but then I was also like, bitch, you just let your fucking already shitty hair on fire. And then I was like by myself, and I wasn't about, like, it's one of those things where you know it's funny, but at the same time, like, you need reassurance. Like, yeah. I was like, it's not that bad of an incident, so I'm not going to be upset. But at the same time, it was like, I'm not about to go out there and tell, like, my wife.
That was an interruption of sorts. Now, I completely lost my train of thought on what I was gonna bring up. I know we talked about your fire situation, and I remember what it is. So, my oldest son decided to get engaged. Yeah, it's mystery, what you will see on whatever episode. Oh, Nobody Needs to Die Asshole First on that podcast. She's on there. And Kurt has his show on Kurt's Chronicles on YouTube, which he does eventually. But they have decided to get engaged. Kurt was I was actually surprised. He told me about it. Let's see. It was long before Valentine's Day. He came and told me, well, actually, he told his mom, but I guess he didn't want to tell me first. But then Mandy decided she was going to tell me anyways. And then Kurt came and told me after Mandy already ruined the whole surprise. But Kurt, he saved up. He's got a job. He got himself the money. He got himself a ring. And he was supposed to do it Valentine's Day. He was trying to think of this big old elaborate thing. And then Mystery's like, oh, did you see my post? Like, I did see your post. I thought Kurt was waiting till Valentine's Day. And then he was thinking about, I guess, their mom, Mandy, is going to take all them to Disneyland this time. So they get 2 Disney trips within a few months period. But he was going to propose to her, which I think would have been great if he would have done it like in the middle of the Haunted Mansion or something. Or, the Little Mermaid, since he was so terrified of it. During the sha-na-na-na-na, kiss the girl. Da-da-da-da. Hang on. All right. Oh, shit. I took out DJ Heimlich. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was thinking it would be great if he did it on the Little Mermaid thing, because he was so afraid of that ride to begin with. It'd like become full circle and become a romantic gesture. There's no other reason for it. And it would be kind of cute doing the sha-na-na-na-na, kiss the girl. No. Only if you could have like...
I've never been to Disney.
Well, you've seen The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what exists.
But I think it'd be great is if there was a way to have like maybe a little Sebastian puppet come up and be like, that. I don't even know what that is.
Well, next time you decide to get married, so many options for you.
True. I don't see myself getting married anytime soon. But like,
me neither. I don't know.
trying to think what would be the most romantic thing. Like, Mallrats already talked about, when Jaws pops out of the water.
Yeah.
That's a great sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
But what would be a good modern day thing? I mean, I can't think of anything at the Galaxy's Edge that would be amazing. Unless you had a lot of money, you can pay during the show for something to happen and get like Darth Vader to come down. Get Darth Vader involved. Nothing says romance like, I mean, not get him involved, but get him involved, not involved. That'd be a whole different type of wedding night, But my kids are all growing up. I'm an old man now.
Yep. I'm turning into an old lady. 4 more years and then Xenon. I'll be old.
But you're of a young appearance, but old structure. You're like
So I'll only be 30. Look like I'm 20 something, but I have the body of.
But
like
yeah, you'll
a
have the
69-year-old.
structural integrity of a 90-year-old. It's just you're like.
So end it? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm
by fire.
That doesn't. What are you getting at, kid?
I have no idea. I'm saying you got hip
you
problems,
offering
you
to
got
take me
back
out?
problems.
What's
It's
up?
just, you're older than you appear. You're like a Fiat,
Okay.
It looks cute, but not built of the best quality. I don't know.
Thanks. This is why I love white people, but also it's a very interesting thing because when I caught myself on fire and I told my friends, I just got a series of fucking gifts and of course that girl is on fire. Fucking
Yeah.
They sent me I was telling them the story. All they did was laugh in my face, tell me to put mayonnaise in my hair and make potato salad. They were just
because your face is shaped like a potato.
well, okay, Justin. Okay.
Well, I was just trying to say why are they telling you to make potato salad?
Insult to injury. Sir. Insult to injury. We know it's shaped. My people. But it's like one of those things, it makes me happy. Like, I love being roasted. To me, that's a sign of love and affection. I know maybe it's not.
It depends on the circles you run with.
Like, the boyfriend was all like, your friends already roasted you, I'm going to be nice. And I'm like, no, see, now I feel like an idiot again. Like, it's one thing when everybody's making fun of me and calling me an idiot, but then when you're giving me sympathy because they on fire, I feel like an idiot. I'm just like, stop being so supportive because now this is sad. Like,
well, at least you're not a husk.
Thank you. I could have been.
Thing.
I was.
You could have been a husk.
I was shocked at how little damage was done, but because oh my god.
Imagine if you were set the house on fire.
Right?
And then you got a guy, this blind lady out. Well, I don't know if she's blind, but she had eye surgery. Yeah.
She couldn't see very well.
I can imagine,
I did think, because at one point I straightened my hair and I was just like, can I leave the fucking straightener on? Like, if I catch the house on fire. I mean, I like to think she can figure out a way out. But,
So, I have this photo. I was trying to decide if I should discuss it on this podcast or on another one. I should have brought my tablet in here like I did for Deborah. Well, I actually just happened to be in here. It wasn't really planned. But so, yeah, we're gonna discuss this. I'll put the photo somewhere down in here, just because I don't know if you can see on this photo. See, if you look right here, it's supposed to be like stress at work. For those of you that are new to this podcast, my current profession is a paramedic, and they have this poster that I get what they're trying to say, but I feel like it goes just a little too far for stress at work. See, you got this dude here who obviously had his arm severed for some reason.
Oh, I didn't even notice he had a lack
Yeah,
of
like,
arm.
like you can see he's all pale and he's dead or dying. And then you can see this girl right here is like, shit, I really should have got a hair tie. Because her hair is all down and she's getting ready to do some intubation. And there's a good chance she's going to get dirty. This dude's like, ugh, I could have had today off, but I picked it up anyways. And this girl's just like, she's like in it. She's like, I'm going to save this dude. I don't know if you can see it, but his ghost is standing right here looking over himself like, oh, damn, I'm dead, bro. And I was...
Which is the first thought everyone has when they die. Oh, damn, I'm dead, bro.
But also, I noticed that we had this whole long discussion, a group of us at work, we're like, I get they want us to, talk about our stress, but I was like, I feel like this poster's causing PTSD right here. I was like,
that is a little...
this poster's a little bit over the top. Like, it's beautiful artwork. Whoever did it, I commend you. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but kudos.
As long as you know.
But I was like, okay, you can see each person their photos got their own thing going on in their head. You can see, one girl's like, I'm gonna save a life. The other girl's like, damn, I've been doing this too long. And the other dude's like, I could have been off today. And they, like, the severed arm is pretty intense. But then you got his ghost, like, the look on the ghost face, like, oh shit. It's pretty, I don't know what my point of the story is other than, like, damn, that's like really intense.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to call the hotline about the poster.
Yeah.
And I've seen some stuff. 14 years now.
Yeah.
But I'll put the little picture somewhere down here. Over here. Maybe up here. Maybe right there. I don't know. But I'll let you guys take a gander at it. I'll have to blur out some logos. But damn.
Damn.
Oh. Today we're drinking Yellowtail. Jammy Red Roo. Mate, I was going to do that in an Australian accent, but I couldn't think of how to do an Australian accent right now.
Cultural appropriation, man. Don't do it.
They're all white, and I'm right. So it's not. I'm white, so it doesn't count.
No, you were right. I'm right.
I'm right. I'm white. I don't know. That sounds terrible. I'm wrong about many things.
No.
And this is actually pretty good wine. I'm actually impressed.
Impressed.
I'm impressed. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it. But it's not bad. Yellowtail, good job. You Australian bastards.
It's not bad, I guess.
Well, I like it. I mean, considering it's like Merlots, I can't stand. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be a blend or I don't know if it's just fermented kangaroo urine that's been fermented in grapes. I don't know. But actually doesn't taste bad.
Do you have a mustache so you don't get wine marks on your lips?
That's exactly why.
I think I'm gonna grow one too.
And then we'll start a sideshow. Actually, it doesn't count anymore. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. Everybody else would just be like, "You're on hormones. Get out of here."
This ain't the 20s.
We ain't impressed my facial hair no more.
What do you think you're doing, huh?
I don't know what I'd have to do, honestly.
Stick a fork through your tongue?
I don't think so, because people will just be like, oh, look at that chick with the fork.
I don't know.
I can look.
People get so weird these days. It's hard. I don't know.
I think to have like a proper freak show, I don't know what you'd have to do, because everybody would just be woke about it, you know?
Well, they still have that one freak show, that side show in Los Angeles or Venice Beach, or they had a show, remember? It was called Freak Show. Was it called Freak Show? Side show? But they had the dude that was all tattooed up and looked like a lizard, and a girl that did something with a snake.
Yeah,
and sword swallowers.
Right? That don't exist anymore.
Huh? No, the show I think
Because
only
it
lasts like 2
couldn't.
seasons, but yeah.
I mean, like nowadays, people would
But I
just
think-
be like,
but-
they're just being themselves. Stop.
But I think they still do their show. I mean, it's not like a freak show back in the old days where
Oh, do you
they're
know
just
what?
exploitation,
I
not
never,
making money.
My heart hurts and goes
What?
out to the carnies now, because I never thought about, like how this woke thing affected them,
Oh.
Like, it's just now hitting me, like, what made them special now?
Well, there's a difference between carnies but
But even then, like, okay, what kind of freaks we talking here?
like the definition of carnies are just the guys that operate the rides at a carnival.
I say carnies or anybody who works at a carnival.
Well, technically, yeah, but they mostly operate rides
I mean, sure, carnies
or take
don't-
tickets.
Carnies aren't freaks anymore.
Well, they mostly just cook meth.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
fact.
like sideshow freaks is a whole different thing. Like, granted, it was exploitative in the beginning, and the actual people were just being made fun of and not making much money off of it. Now, when you got the little freak show people or people that do all these different things, and they actually make money for it and charge tickets for shows.
They must be hurting though, because people are just like, oh, they must feel like they have to work this life because blah 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 blah, and you know what? We love everybody and we're woke and yada yada yada.
True.
And it's like you can't even be a stripper these days. So it's
I don't
like,
know. Strips are still making good money.
They're making good money, but everybody's gonna be like, what? Trying to like give you shit for fucking actually tipping them and giving them money so they can go home and support their children's bullshit.
How the campus giving people shit?
Yes, there was this whole thing about this one. I don't know her name because I don't know her music, and she was a white chick and she's a singer. I think
I
like
don't know.
starts with it's like D, and then there's an L. I think it's like Lupa. It's D something.
I have no idea.
Whatever. She was at Lizzo's after party. They were at a strip club. She was like throwing ones on like people, and then people wanted to cancel her because she was like, what's the word? Supporting what she shouldn't be. I guess as feminists were pissed because she was like, because the girl was like shaking her ass and she
So,
was just like throwing.
Is
like,
she?
ones
So
on
is this
there.
lady a feminist or is she just a rapper?
I don't know if she's supposed to be.
Because
But
if
like
she, if
everybody
she's,
was pissed, like you're not doing the feministy way.
is she supposed to be a feminist? Is that
I
her,
don't
her
fucking
stick?
know, Justin. I don't even
don't
know
know.
her name.
Well, I don't know.
But yeah, people still are very weird. I don't even know why we were talking about this.
Because we were talking about sideshow freaks or sideshow unique individuals.
It's not. Yeah, people aren't gonna go see
Or
you because you're
show.
short of stature.
Actually, I guess it would technically be show adjacent unique individuals now.
People would be like, "Oh my god, like, what do I need to do to make you so you're like, you feel like you can do more with your life?" Like, it's a pretty cool gig to just be able to like, be like walk into a place and be like, "Hey, I'm short," or like, "I've got a parasitic twin or whatever. And pay me for it, you know, like that's pretty cool.
And I can work it
Why
like
are
a
you
puppet.
being so? The fucking world we're short on jobs and all this other shit. Let people like.
Yeah, unemployment.
I was watching
man.
this thing on Vice, where it was this guy who is I don't know the proper terms. I think it's little person or short of stature. I don't know, but he's like one of those dwarfs you toss.
Oh.
And he was talking about how people like get on his ass about it and like give him shit for doing that. Like he's setting dwarfs back all these years. And it's just like, dude, he's making money off of just being like, y'all just haters as far as I'm concerned. If you can like, that's money in his pocket just for having people pick him up and toss him for a while. I'm like, that guy's a...
My thought is, if that's what he wants to do and he knows he can make a buck off of it, like, if he's paying his mortgage...
Who the fuck are you to tell him how the fuck to live his life? It's bullshit. That's the whole thing. That's why I don't like...
Now, it'd be one thing if you're just picking up and tossing him without permission.
No, he gets paid and he's getting gigs.
You shouldn't toss anybody without permission.
To me, it's like, how are you gonna come at this man for like making his money and existing and make it a moral thing? That's bullshit. Like, if he wants to do it, let him fucking do it.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. And like, first of all, never heard of the dude before in my life until like Vice did the thing about him. But it's like, who's really paying attention? Stop. Just as much as there's people out here doing, I mean, I'm not trying to be, I just realized like I'm saying shit that I can get like in trouble for, and I'm not trying to, but it's like one of those things where
you're supporting this man for his life decisions.
I'm supporting y'all. Go do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't say I sent you. Like,
as long as you ain't harming nobody else, do what you gotta do to get through.
It's frustrating. It's all frustrating. It's like
you only got so many days, years, months, hours left. You know, you gotta do what makes you happy. Maybe that guy likes the feeling of being tossed in the air. I don't know.
Honestly, watching people toss him, I'm like, none of these people can throw. Like, it's just like basically they pick him up and put him down because he's still a person. He's heavy.
I know. My concern is it takes a lot of trust to allow somebody to pick you up and toss you. Yeah. I mean, you can drop you right on your neck.
Yeah.
I mean, and you assume this is probably going on in a...
It's in a bar. And it looks like 2 air mattresses.
Yeah, I was going to say. I
don't know what kind. They could not be air mattresses, but it looks like they have a person there spotting for like to push them together as he is flung.
Sounds kind of janky though, man.
It's janky, but you know what? He's making his money.
If he's happy...
And you know what he's doing?
Huh.
Just being tossed in the air. And not even being tossed. He's basically like a hand
being
back.
Set down.
For like...
You know what? As long as he's happy. You know, that's what's important. If he's happy with his life,
yeah.
You know...
And he's not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
And he's not being hurt. So fucking...
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Just in life. Just do what
Sideshow freaks are being hurt by this woke culture, and so are fucking strippers, I guess. That's the point. What is this jammy red room? I was on fire.
I know.
No, I guess it was last week. But
yeah. Smoke inhalation. It's getting to her. So, do I have any notes? I don't think I have any notes. I know there's some random stuff I want to talk about, and I can't think of any of it right now. And it sucks because I don't want to cut this short.
Well,
I really need to, like, plan stuff out. Because we just wing it every single time, and sometimes it works,
And sometimes it don't.
Sometimes it works for a good half an hour. It doesn't help too when people come barging in and making all kinds of noise. Like, this house is anarchy. Like, you know, I do my best, try to keep everything clean, keep everybody fed and everybody happy. But people just become barging in here all the damn time, demanding stuff. It's not the kids, it's the kids' friends, it's their mom. Everybody's like, hey, I need a ride. I need $20. I need $10. I need something. Her baby needs something in this house. It's kind of crazy, like this podcast, man. Just trying to sit here and just talk, and everybody come barge in, dogs barking, doors slamming, people be cussing about, I don't know. Somebody took something from somebody, and the other person's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't touch it. Because nobody ever did anything in this house. Nobody ever did nothing. Nothing was ever done, but yet something's missing somewhere. I think we just got a house full of ghosts coming and stealing your whatevers.
It's more likely like fairies or goblins.
Oh, goblins.
Or gnomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I believe in them. South Park.
sock gnomes or
Yeah.
underpants gnomes. Yeah.
All day, every day. Something happens. Because I can't be that irresponsible. It's gotta be a mythical creature. I cannot be fucking up that bad on a regular basis, alright? It's gotta be some mythical creature fucking. I'm an adult now, Justin. 26. Oh, I feel old. 26. I was fine with 25, but something about 26 feels like I'm almost 30. Like, I'm like, I can't be doing all this shit.
Well, I'm fast approaching 40. Yeah. Already gonna be 40. Haven't attained half of the goals I want to attain.
But that's good though, right? Because when you obtain them when you're 40, you're like, I'm 40, motherfucker, and look at me obtaining shit.
True. Because nobody gives a damn when you're 40.
When you're young, you make accomplishments, you don't even realize the magnitude of them, and you just shit all over them. When you're older and you accomplish shit,
you get more appreciation, life experience.
That's the best. So all I have to say is good on you, sir. Good on you for waiting this long. And good on you for getting at it.
I don't know how long we've been going.
I don't know, but now I'm worried that yours and Deborah's podcast was better. Are you be kicked out of the group?
Maybe. We'll have a meeting.
Is it because I'm a liability? I catch things on fire?
Yes. No, I mean, I'm dropping the ball because I had these ideas in my head, and then I totally forgot all of it. I spent all day. I sat there and I went through my entire computer and I cleaned out all the old files, all the duplicates. This is really boring talk. But I spent all goddamn day just doing that and then editing last week's podcast and getting it ready to go up. I'm trying to have a backlog so we can keep content coming to you lovely people on a regular. We're still working on our formats because I got some great ideas coming, you know, some great shows. I'm excited about one. I really want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it until I start doing it because I don't want anybody stealing my idea because it's unique and it's weird and it's very much me. She said I'm delightful for it.
Delightful, this man. Always. Just a delight.
I like being delighted.
Just a delight.
That's what I set my goal for, is to be a delight.
Well, then you know what? God damn it. You're just.
No, thank you.
You're just. You need to rub off on some people.
I try. It doesn't ever work.
Oh.
So I've been strung out on this anime show called Tokyo Ghoul. It's pretty wonderful. I've gotten through. I'm on season 3. I'm about to get to the end of it. But I like the show, but it has one major flaw. Like between seasons, not even between seasons, like it'll end like you'll have this big old epic story leading up to this big old epic battle, and then all of a sudden the next season starts and it's like, wait, what happened to this guy? Why is he that guy? Wait, and then it takes almost to the end before they explain how this person ended up there. They jump a lot, and it's pretty intense. Because I've been trying to watch it. There goes the dog. Hey, come on! There's a podcast, Thor.
There's a podcast going on here.
Hey, come on!
Cultural appropriation. Oh, but you're right.
That's in New York. I don't know. Is it cultural appropriation if somebody from New Mexico does a New York accent?
That's what we're talking about with the Chet Hayes thing, because he's doing patois.
What?
That's the Jamaican, Jamaican.
Oh.
I was yeah, but people were saying that's cultural appropriation, but you can be white and from Jamaica and talk like that. So is that cultural appropriation or not? If you can be from a place, like our accent's really cultural appropriation.
I don't think I think they are if like your intent. Well, I don't know. I really don't believe in the cultural appropriation thing.
I don't really either.
Like, it's one thing if you're doing something in a mocking sense.
Yeah.
But it's another thing when it's an appreciative thing.
Yeah. I guess people are just asking for like it to come from a place not of ignorance.
Yeah, like.
But also, I also think there are people like no matter what you do, no matter how much you study and how much time you put into another culture that's not your own, people aren't gonna appreciate it. Racism. That's where racism comes in. Fuck cultural appropriation, but racism is the thing.
Yeah. Thor! Sorry, folks. Dog's going crazy. I think a leaf blowed down the street.
Is Deborah here?
I don't know. Is she?
I don't know. I don't have internet.
Deborah just said I'm here.
Well, tell her to come in here.
Is the door locked?
I don't know. How would I know if the door's locked? This ain't my place of residency.
I don't know. I think it's locked. This has been a chaotic podcast. All kinds of shit been happening.
I hate it when I open the thing and
she said the door's locked.
It's gonna make me get up.
Diana's gonna go open the door for Deborah. Well, we're in the middle of this podcast. Trying to figure out how we're gonna do this.
How do I open this?
So Deborah's here now. She just got off of work. She works at the mall. Now the dog is going crazy. Because these dogs get excited. They love seeing people. You know, which is good. It's better that they get happy and want to jump and lick people instead of bite them in the nuts or, you know, wherever else. I'm just filling time and just talking about things in a random. I know. Now Deborah's here without a mic.
Go stand by the camera. I'm here to fuck shit out.
Stick your face in there and say hello.
No.
All right, Deborah's not gonna stick her face in and say hello.
My face looks awful.
So,
That doesn't work.
now, how did that go?
Awful.
I don't even. Nobody could probably even hear you talking.
Did you hear the lack of interest in the question? He's just like, We'll move on.
Carrying on.
Well, I was gonna say my own thing, but then I was like, nobody can hear me anyway, so what's the point?
Well, I can probably hear some degree. They can hear us like.
I was supposed to work a 4-hour shift today. Instead, I worked an 8-hour shift today.
Oh.
And I regret that. Many regrets.
We already talked about Diane setting herself on fire.
Oh, we didn't even talk about all the bullshit. Well, we kind of talked about the bullshit you gave me, but
Yeah.
I made their life.
And Diane asked about the fish bones in the jar. And I told her that was on last week's episode.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, dude, well, I wasn't here. Tell me about him. And he was just basically like, here. I mean,
sorry.
You gotta tune in. Like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, all right.
That's how it is around here, you know.
A view's a view, I guess.
Yeah. Get them clicks. Like, share, subscribe. But yes, it is cool where I got these from, though, right? Because I got these from a lake. There was an agricultural thing that didn't work out right.
Look up spells we could do with them. Deborah, look up spells that require fish bones. Yes, because you know what? This just took a dark turn. It's even cooler if you have them for voodoo purposes.
I mean, it's a lake full of dead things.
I know. So what are we doing?
Well,
What kind of black magic?
Actually, it makes me even wonder more. Is since like, is there some creatures still living in that super densely salty water?
Loch Ness.
Nope, because they all
It's
die
on
and
Scotland.
turning into bones on the
I don't
on the
Yeah.
know.
beach.
Like the entire
Maybe
seashore.
everybody got it wrong where Loch Ness is.
I thought I even showed you the pictures already.
There could be lots of Loch Ness eye.
Let's see.
Loch
Okay.
Noose.
Luck Noose. But I thought I at least showed you the pictures when I came back from California.
I guess they'd be
See? All that is just fish bones. All fish bones.
just like a sad story about like people polluting the earth. Or
No, it was supposed to be a resort town. There was some kind of agricultural thing. It's a terrible history lesson. I already told it last time. It was like in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. There was some salt water and fresh water. It was supposed to be this big old agricultural thing to help irrigate or whatever. Or maybe it was an accidental thing.
Do you know what I thought this was at first? Teeth.
It does have a very teeth look.
I thought they looked like teeth, and I was about to be like, Justin, I don't know what happened.
Like have a
what
jar
are
full of
they?
teeth.
Like, who are they from? Like, that would be cool though. You're like, these
Are the teeth of my
Billy-
enemies.
Yeah. Dude, I was gonna just go with these are Billy the Kid's teeth. Like, I would be like, fuck yeah.
Damn, Billy Kid had a lot of fucking teeth.
Well, doesn't everybody, right? Until they lose them because of meth.
That's a lot of. That would be a lot of teeth for any person. There's probably at least like over. I think it's maybe just under 100. At least 90 bones in there.
See, I was thinking like 40, whatever.
I think the humans have 32 teeth. Is it 32?
Something.
32 or 36.
I don't know. That's more teeth than goes in your mouth. I'm sure of it. But no, it was an agricultural disaster, and then all the fresh water died out, and it became super salty, and everything died.
Everything died.
So I had to go there because I just like weird things like that, you know. But it was supposed to be a resort town, so there's all these like abandoned like pagodas and stuff out there.
You have the souls of about 40 fish in your house.
I'm haunted by
Trapped in this
guppies.
bottle.
I think it's cool. I want to go back out there again and do some more exploration.
You're gonna wake up in the night and just feel on your face. It's like just a little bit of wet, and you'll be like, you won't realize why. Fucking guppies.
It's not guppies. Tally ho. For those of you that are just listening on the audio, you have no idea what's happening.
Sorry.
Diane held the bottle in the air.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to get superpowers one way or another. You come about something weird like a whole bunch of dead fish, like
Yeah,
maybe
and
Aquaman.
You're gonna get all the
Yeah.
superpowers of SpongeBob.
Bring it around town. That means I at least have elasticity. What
Oh,
else
that
can
you can
SpongeBob
use some
do?
elasticity in your life. We've had this discussion.
This is true. What else? What else can? What a lovely singing voice he has. Perhaps. Perhaps.
And you'll always be ready.
Yeah.
That'll be a
Oh
change.
my god.
That would be
do it
amazing.
just for that. Come on. Do I snort them? What's up? How do I get this?
Let's crush them up and snort them.
The power of the SpongeBob.
But I think with that, we will bid you adieu. This has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people. Bottom class people drinking
You
bottom
fucked
shelf
it up at the
booze.
beginning and you fucked it up at the end.
I know.
Take
Like, share, subscribe. You can find the podcast. You can watch us on YouTube, where you're seeing this now. Or, if you're listening to us, we're where you can find most podcasts. Podbean app, iTunes, Stitcher, all kinds of stuff. Look for us. Enjoy us. Tell your friends. Nobody will judge you. Because we're lovely folks. I'm a delight. And she's a rapscallion.
two.
And Diane and Deborah's hiding under the table. Because
I'm on my phone.
yes. And I don't even know if you even heard her. But you know, bottoms up, and we love you, and we will see you next time. Tastes pretty good.